Hey, Coach. Good evening to you. I just had a quick question. Statistically, I'm looking over everything tonight with the stats, and you matched up against this team in everything, with the exception of three-pointers and fast break points. Was that, in fact, the difference maker tonight?
Yeah, we had some personal goals, like some team goals. We put the teams in groups and we said we need this from you, and we came up a little short. We knew what we wanted to do, but we just didn't get it done when it came down to the end of the game, and it hurt us. But I mean, we didn't win the game, but I thought we took some things from this game, and we'll just go with it going forward.
And I know you haven't looked at the tape, but can you speak to one of those things that you just mentioned, one of those things that did actually show improvement, if you will, with the team tonight?
I thought our first quarter we came out aggressive defensively, and I think it set the tone for us. I think we just ran out of gas. We needed to get more production off the bench tonight, and we didn't. So that hurt us in the long run.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Jake Meister.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, this stretch of games hasn't gone to your guys' plan of lately. Just from your personal perspective, how do you handle this stuff when you're in this, fight of a season and things aren't going your way?
We just keep on staying positive and trying to rectify our mistakes. That's the only thing you can do. I don't think it's, you do anything different from just trying to adjust and adapt to the situations that you have and keep on learning from the losses, because you have to learn from the wins and losses. So we just have to keep on learning and try to apply what we can.
When you go back to your villa tonight, how are you just going to take this? How are you going to cope with it? Just obviously trying to separate basketball from your own personal life as well.
I don't know when. What you separate them? They go hand in hand, man. I just go home. I watch film, break down film, talk to coaches, and see how we can do better. And my life is basketball 24/7, so I'll be fine as far as it's no separation for me. So.
Totally understand. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you, James.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. We'll have Cheyenne Parker up next. Hi, CP. Thanks for joining us. We'll start with Eric Wilson.
CP, good evening to you. How are you?
I'm all right.
So I know you wanted to go out with a bang tonight, considering you were the leading lady on the team tonight. This was your night, so congrats on that, on your season high.
Thank you.
I asked Coach Wade, I said, you matched up with this team extremely well, the Sky and the Sparks, with the exception of three-point shots and fast break points. Were those the difference maker tonight for you ladies?
Yeah, I think we missed a lot more than we usually do, especially on the 3-point line. And I think that's what gave them the game. Like, we honestly, if we had made some of those threes, it wouldn't even been a game. So that's definitely part of it. And then we gave up a few threes that we wish we could take back as well.
You got a couple games left before the playoffs. You know, the one thing that you ladies have always said this season is you can't allow 1 to turn to 2, 2 to turn to 3. Unfortunately, that's been the case this season. So, well, not the case. That has been what's been going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you ladies turning this around?
Well, one thing, I agree with James today when he came in the locker room after the game. He just was like, you know, the energy that we started with tonight compared to the last few games that we lost, you know, it's like day and night. So we want to keep that same energy that we started with tonight. And we just need a little more oomph, and I think we'll get there. And I think this is perfect timing for us to just continue to find our identity, like I was saying the other night. And I think once we do, I think once playoff time comes, it's completely different basketball. It's like it's do or die at that point, and the hunger just has to be there.
My last question to you, Cheyenne, because you have been the vocal leader of this group this season. Do you take a personal responsibility when nights like this happen?
Yeah, it's always in my nature too. James was really positive tonight though, and he told us to hold our heads up because we did play hard. We gave it our all. We played hard. It was just a few unfortunate plays where we wish we could get back, but I think it's a good lesson for us, and I think we'll be ready when it comes time to seeing them in the playoffs if we do see them.
I have all the faith that you will. I appreciate it, Cheyenne. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jake Meister.
ACP, noticing your shirt, I've got to ask you now with basically just 1 week left in the regular season, what is your pitch for Kalia Copper to be the most proven player of the WNBA this season?
Oh yeah, I think hands down she earned that since the beginning of the season, and if she doesn't get it, I'll be shocked.
Just in terms of obviously now having more than just a day off heading into the next game, how is this going to help you guys from a non-basketball standpoint?
It's going to help us a lot. We have a lot of bumps and bruises. Everybody's struggling with their own injuries and just physical fatigue. So these 2 days are going to be real nice. Much needed.
Thanks, CP. Enjoy them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you. We'll bring in Allie next. Hey, Allie. We'll get started with Eric Wilson.
Hey, Allie. Good evening to you. I know not the outcome you ladies were looking for tonight. I have to ask you, across the board, you matched up with LA very well, with the exception of 3-point shots and fast break points. Was that the difference for you ladies tonight?
Yeah, I think so. We didn't shoot a very good percentage from three, probably like 20%. I probably forced some that I probably shouldn't have shot. I think there was a time in the third or fourth quarter when we just couldn't buy a bucket, and I think that's where we kind of lost it.
You ladies do have some time to prepare yourself. Just the mindset right now after this game tonight in the locker room. What are you ladies discussing? what's going on right now?
I think we're just trying to improve. We know that obviously we're going to be 5th through 8th. We know we made the playoffs, but just trying to improve for when we do get to the playoffs and we have those single elimination games, just being our best, whatever that is at this point. We're still not there, but trying to get there in these next 2 games.
And I just have to ask, as a leader on this team, with the playoffs coming up, can we expect Allie Quigley to be more of a vocal leader, both on and off the court?
Definitely. I mean, I have to be positive. I just have to be competitive and bring that to my teammates. That's all you can be in these single elimination games. And when it's playoff time, you have to be competitive and just bring the energy every night. So it's definitely something I need to bring.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you.
Jake Meister.
Hey, Allie, kind of to echo Eric's statement, just, obviously that's not the result you wanted, but to know you went basically toe-to-toe with a good team in LA, what does that do for the team's confidence heading into the postseason, obviously potentially going up against a team like Los Angeles at that time?
Yeah, we have to have a balance between knowing we can beat any team in this league. We know that, especially in a single elimination game, but we can't really hang on to that just thinking, oh, we'll just turn it on when the playoffs come, We still have to improve, like I said, and just fix a few things going into these last 2 games.
And speaking of just the last 2 games, Cheyenne Parker has been on quite a stretch in these last 2 games, if that makes any sense of what I just said. But what have you seen from her just on the floor and how she's been able to help you guys over the past few games?
Yeah, she's just bringing that energy, especially in the post. She's getting rebounds. She's being aggressive offensively. And when she's aggressive like that and, energetic, I don't think anyone can really stop her. So we're relying on her big time, and we're going to need that from her going forward too.
Thanks, Allie. Enjoy the couple days off.
Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Labor Day and have a good night.